And the first question I asked you, you were talking about how you got started. And you said you've been in for 14 years. When you were just getting started in network marketing, everybody struggles, right? What was the one thing or maybe series of things that was like a breakthrough for you and got you over that hump and you started seeing success?
Well, for me, I don't know if it was so much an aha moment or breakthrough. I was just blessed early on to have some good mentors. And because I was 22 years old when I started and I wasn't jaded by corporate America, I was able to accept their advice and be real coachable. You know, most people are jaded if they spend 20, 30 years in corporate America. So when people tell them something, they usually, do the opposite. But for me, I was just a young kid, eyes big as baseballs. You know, they were telling me something. And one of the things they told me was that this was a business. And if you understand this is a business, your first year, everything you touch will turn to crap, okay? So when I was going through my struggles, for me, it was just part of the process. I was just going through my initiation, so to speak, right? So most people would have gotten blown out. For me, I said, you know what, this is a business, this is a 5-year game plan. They told me that everything was gonna fall apart the first year, so I just stayed in the game. And because I was able to stay in the game, I was able to, in my 1-year anniversary at that company, at 23, hit the highest position at that company. Yeah, so it was pretty exciting for us.
Okay, now I'm going to hit you with a question I didn't tell you about beforehand, but it just came up to me while you were talking there. But for a lot of the people that will be watching this video are just getting started. They're on my site because they're learning about video marketing, but they're pretty much probably be just getting started. Do you have like maybe a quick tip or 2 or 3 about that you can give them as they're getting started?
When it comes to marketing?
When it comes to marketing or network marketing.
The key that I tell people all the time is be consistent. Be consistent. Most people in this industry, they come to an event like this, whether it be for a marketing event like this or their company, and they get really excited, they do a lot, and then 3 days later, they're doing nothing. And then they get on a conference call and they do a lot, and then 3 days later, they're doing nothing, and they do this whole roller coaster thing. My thing is I tell people, be consistent. If you could just do a few things over and over and over and over again, you can look up, 90 days later or 120 days later, a year later, and you would have made a significant difference. And most people lack consistency. So if you can just be consistent, you will blow past everybody. And that was one of the things that I did in MLSP was I understood that nobody was consistent because I understood people being in network marketing for so long. So I said, if I can just be consistent, even though I know nothing, I can blow past everybody. And that was just my mentality.
Have you been hearing that over the interviews? Consistency, the common theme? Make a note of that. One more question. If you can boil it down, and I've asked this of everybody, if you can boil it down to like 1 or 2 words, give me a word or 2 that describes success to you.